Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from the beautiful Carolinas. Today's topic is going to be why your energy returns. Think about that for a minute. Guys, if you like the content, please subscribe. So your energy, what is this? Your energy is what makes you you. Now, energy is a beautiful thing, and we all have a certain amount of energy. And how do we get energy? By exercise, by food, by sleep, by doing things. And we need to exert energy and to replenish our energy. That's called being a human being. Now, what does the narcissist want? They want to consume you and your energy. Really understand this. Energy is yours. You most likely are an abundant, beautiful empath. You're a bright, shining light. You're somebody who has a lot of energy, not just physical energy, but bandwidth. Let's put it that way. And when you were in the narcissistic relationship, the narcissist took advantage of this. What did they do? They did everything they possibly could to extract your energy. And like I mentioned so frequently on the channel, this includes your time, your money, your love, your energy, your empathy, your social circle, your businesses, everything. They wanted to consume this. They wanted to control it. And they wanted you to not believe in yourself. They wanted you to believe in the false narrative of the mask and or of the narcissist. Now this happened. It happened insidiously, slowly, over time. You fell into the narcissistic fog, which means what you were doing is you were in the devaluation stage and you did not know what was left or right, up or down, black or white. You had no idea because you were working for the narcissist and your energy was being consumed. If you really take yourself back in time, when you were in the narcissistic fog, meaning you didn't know what was going on. You just knew that something was off. This relationship wasn't what you thought it was. And the narcissist, for example, their actions were not following up with their words. In other words, they weren't doing what they would tell you they would do. But every once in a while, you would get a little breadcrumb of hope, a little breadcrumb of the euphoric stage, and you would be strung along more and more. Now, over time, your energy gets depleted when you are in a narcissistic relationship, because a narcissistic relationship is a one-way relationship that benefits the narcissist. It doesn't benefit you. It never has, it never did, and it never will in the future. Believe me when I tell you, because the narcissist is a consumer of what? That's right, of energy. And they were consuming your energy each and every day, week, month, year, decade. And they knew this. You see, one of the hidden secrets of the narcissist is they know that they need you. They need people to regulate themselves. They need people to consume. They need other people's energy to fuel themselves. Now let's pause there for a moment. If you are an empath or if you are a beautiful individual, i.e., let's say you're not a narcissist, do you need other individuals? Do you need people to regulate yourself? Do you need to have 3 smartphones? Do you need to disrupt people's energy? Do you need to consume people's energy? Do you need to manipulate people? Do you need to destroy and or deconstruct relationships? Of course you don't. Why? Because you're a genuine and authentic individual. And my hope is that you have already gone through the narcissistic relationship if you had to, or actually that you never had to go through a narcissistic relationship. Either way, my hope is you're on the healing path and or you have healed or you're getting the wisdom and you're coupling this with your education and your expertise and your insight. And you're now putting boundaries in place. In other words, this, energy vampires, i.e. the narcissist, they want to consume you. They want to consume everything about you. They want you as a shell of yourself to be thrown away on the freeway, crumbled up like a sheet of paper, so they can jump on to the next relationship, the next unsuspecting individual who has no education about the narcissistic abusive cycle. Remember, that was you at one point. And when that happened, let's really go back in time. When you met the narcissist, I am certain you were full of abundance, joy, beautiful, positive energy, and my hope is you get that back and or you already have it back. But back then, you were believing that most people thought like you did. You didn't know that there were energy vampires. You didn't know that people actually existed who wanted to take you down and or steal your energy. It's true. There are many people on the planet who don't have your best wishes at heart. They do want to, let's say, not have you living your best life. And the narcissist is certainly one of these people. That is exactly why when you figure out exactly who this person is and or was, i.e. the narcissist, That's when you stand up for yourself and you say, hey, whoa, I'm out of here. What's going on here? And boom, what do? They disappear. They're gone. Or you were discarded when your replacement arrived, meaning every narcissistic relationship has an expiration date. It's just a matter of time before your energy is so low, you can't offer what you once offered to the narcissist. And they know that, and you're being depleted, and they know that, and they're pushing you more and more, and they know that again. They know that your battery is running really low. And that is when many times they look for your replacement. It's exactly what happens. The other way the relationship ends is if you wise up and you figure it out, and you're like, wait, something's not right here. And you Google the silent treatment, or somebody won't talk to me, or what is this rage fit? And then all of a sudden you you find channels like mine and many others. And again, thank you very much for being here. And then you get your first light bulb moment and you're like, oh my gosh, I married a narcissist. My sibling is a narcissist. My coworker is one. My boss, the clergyman, who knows? My point is, those are the two ways these relationships end. Or the third is you stay in the devaluation stage, or the zombie-like state, the narcissistic fog, where you just continue to work for the narcissist. Many times these people are so beaten down, they don't know where to turn. They are really, really beaten down. And it is not a fun place to be in the narcissistic fog, believe me when I tell you. But having said all these things, when you're in the relationship, your energy is being depleted. You're not getting proper sleep. You're walking around in eggshells. You can't function properly at work many times. You are in a cloud-like, trance-like state, which is the narcissistic fog, and you don't know where to turn. The narcissist knows this, and they know just by watching you and watching your reactions and watching you do what you do, they know exactly how much shelf life is left in you. It's a fact. Now again, in any stable or healthy relationship, should there be a shelf life? Absolutely not. It should be two kind, loving individuals in a reciprocal relationship benefiting both parties, but that's not what a narcissistic relationship is. It's a draining relationship where it feels like you're in quicksand and you're going under further and further and further, and there's no one there to bail you out. Why? Because no one understands what you're going through. Most times, you don't even understand what you're going through until you get the wisdom. And then here we are. Again, having said all these things, why your energy returns and when your energy returns. It returns when you block the narcissist. You go no contact. You block all flying monkeys and people associated with the narcissist. And then that is when you enter the healing path. That is when you have to process childhood wounds, process why you stayed in the relationship so long, how the narcissist ensnared you in the web of lies and destruction and manipulation, what exactly narcissism means. You're gonna have to learn the glossary, the definitions, the terms on the narcissistic abusive cycle. You will have to journal. You will have to watch videos, perhaps see therapists who are qualified. You will have to experience perhaps the dark night of the soul, but you will put yourself back together. And in time, in your time, you will do it. Now, in the beginning, post-narcissistic relationship, these are some of the most challenging times. They really are. Because especially if you don't know what you're dealing with, you need to find that one needle in a haystack. You need to get that first light bulb moment that in fact you were with a narcissist, or this individual you're thinking of is a narcissist. When you get that, then you're off to the races. You really are. But this will take time, a lot of time. And you're gonna have to process things, perhaps practice radical acceptance, and understand that you needed to break the trauma bond. The most difficult thing known to a person on this planet is breaking that. It really is. Remember, you weren't taught narcissism in school. You had to figure this out on your own, or perhaps an individual turned you on to the education, and then you went down the rabbit hole, and lo and behold, here you are. That is a good thing. The not so good thing is you had to experience the toxic relationship. I get it. We weren't prepared for these things, but now we're getting the wisdom and we're getting stronger each and every day. But your energy will return slowly. Once you fade away the narcissist, once the rumination dissipates, once you continue on the healing path, once you understand that you can't be jumping into a new relationship and that you need some me time, which means you're gonna have to be in the cocoon of boundaries, which is a video I created last year, or 2021, I'm not sure. The point is, this is your incubation period. This is when many times people don't want to go outside. They want to just stay indoors and heal and learn, because simple things like going to the store to buy food can be very challenging. Simple things like seeing people that you once knew can be extremely challenging. Hearing the narcissist's name, again, is very challenging. Understanding that you're going to have to go through all the firsts, the first holiday, the first birthday, all these things alone and by yourself. And when I say alone, remember, you are not alone. I'm just saying you're going to have to experience these things by yourself. I had to do it too. But your energy will return. Slowly over time, you start putting the pieces of the puzzle together, the pieces that the narcissist did not want you to discover. Remember, the narcissist doesn't want you to heal. They don't want you to get strong and to grow and to actually find the fulfillment in life. They don't. They tried to extinguish you. It didn't work. And now you are living your best life, or you are on the healing path. Your energy will return. Slowly, your health will return. Believe me, it will, to a degree. Now, I'm not a doctor, but I'm saying many people have skin issues or had to have surgeries, and the further they get away from the narcissistic relationship, i.e. the narcissist, their health does return. Maybe not to what it once was, but it definitely improves many times. That's one way. Perhaps your finances start to increase because you're not being financially abused anymore. Another way is perhaps the individuals that you thought were there on your side, i.e. the flying monkeys and or people that were cheering the demise of the relationship on the sidelines, those people have weeded themselves out, haven't they? Yes, they have. And again, the smear campaign is another whole different level of toxicity that the narcissist imposes on you and or people post-narcissistic relationship. It's something you weren't prepared for, because why would you be prepared for another individual who perhaps you were married to and or in a relationship with? Why would they want to tear you down? I'll tell you why, because they're a narcissist, and that's what they do. They consume people and they steal your energy. But getting back on track, when your energy returns and why it returns slowly over time. The further you get away from the relationship and the more you invest in yourself. Again, I can't emphasize journaling enough. If you have the ability to do so, get a good journal and a rock solid pen and begin journaling about your experience and about the toxicity of the relationship. I'm not trying to trigger you. I'm just letting you know, get it out of your brain and put it on a sheet of paper, and you can look at it at a later date. Because now you need me time. You need to heal. You need to get your energy back, and I can assure you it will return. The more energy you place back into yourself that was going into the narcissist in the past, the quicker and the sooner you will get through this. Now remember, the healing path is not linear. It's different for each and every one of us, but we are all on the healing path, headed in the same direction, simply taking different footsteps. So there is no magic pill. There is no magic wand. Nobody on the planet can tell you when you will heal. You will heal when you are ready, when you have processed things, when you have understood and you have grown and you understood and practiced radical acceptance, and that the falseness of this relationship was just that. It was a relationship with a toxic individual who tried to destroy you, but they couldn't, they didn't, and they never will. Your energy does return, I can assure you. If you ever want to see energy return, compare this video right here with my first video that I created March 31st, 2021. It is titled, Glad You Made It. And what an apropos title that was, Glad You Made It. You see, I did experience the dark night of the soul. I had some very challenging times up into and including March 31st, 2021, and subsequent challenging times as well, as have you. But what happened on March 31st, 2021, is I decided to take a stand and to help those who couldn't help themselves, to educate those who didn't know what they were up against. And lo and behold, here we are. The 2-year anniversary of the channel will be arriving in 30 days. And I am so grateful and excited for that to happen. And the community is now getting stronger each and every waking moment. We are a collective pulse. We are a collective vibration that is now narcissist-free or on the way to being narcissist-free. And we are getting stronger and braver and encouraged each and every day. So guys, your energy will return. Again, if you ever want to see energy return, just go back to that video that I created March 31st, 2021 called Glad You Made It. Compare it with the energy in this video. You will see the transformation. And this isn't about me. It's about living proof that if I can do it, you can too. So guys, that's the video. I hope you liked it. I loved doing it from the beautiful Carolinas. This is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great afternoon, evening, or morning. Remember, no matter where you are on the planet, you are not alone. Continue to move forward each and every day. Continue to invest in yourself. Continue to move on the healing path in the right direction. There's no rush. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon, and we must take it one day at a time. So guys, God bless you. I love you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right, bye.